stream. Nobody's on yet tonight. There, we finally got somebody. My connection is not very good in the garage tonight. Well, it wasn't last week either. It's not very good out here, and I'm using my cell phone service instead of my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna have to start moving these things in the house either that or get a different router to connect out here in the garage. Nobody wants to talk tonight. We'll shut this down. I don't know who's even in here. Can't even see. Nobody's typing anything. Nobody's showing up. Everybody begs to do these live streams, but nobody shows up. I don't understand it. I know it says we got 5. If you're in here and you can hear me and you can comment, say something so I know the commenting's working. How's it going, Mark? How am I doing? Not too bad. Not much has changed. My wife had a garage sale this past weekend, so I didn't do much with that. I've been thinking about going through some of my stuff to try to help out with the garage sale, but I don't know what I'd possibly get rid of. Been feeling pretty good though. I had a doctor's appointment last week. They said even if I'm feeling good, not to go back to work until after my next appointment with occupational medicine doctor, which is October 8th. Another appointment coming up next week. That's just keep up with my God, I'm not gonna think of the name of him now. Like a neurologist, I guess. How's it going, Wisconsin Outlook? I got my medicine finally though. Late last week I got that, so I've been on that. When do I think first ice will be? It's a good question. The last 2 or 3 years now, it's been early November, so I'm going to say early November again, which is early. Normally it's, late November, early December sometimes. I'm hoping early this year. Again, ice fishing video coming up here soon, probably later this week. Well, I don't know. The garage is kind of tore apart. My wife's going to have another garage sale again next weekend, so I'm going to do the video out here in the garage because that's where all my equipment is, but we got an ice fishing video coming up anyways. It might be later this week or it might be next week. I'm not sure. What have you guys been up to? Have you guys been out fishing, doing anything like that? Anything outdoors? yeah, in the upcoming video, we're going to go through tip ups and possibly some jig pulls and charge up the Vexilar. I got the P1 rocket auger right here next to me. We start that up. Yeah, we're going to go through some equipment anyways in the video. Been getting some brookies. There you go. I don't think I've ever caught a brook trout, to my knowledge. Very much for trout around me. There's a couple lakes. Not much for streams or anything with a lot of trout in them. Some brown trout. Rainbows, like the lakes have rainbow trout. A couple lakes have rainbow trout, and the one lake that I ice fish for trout, that's all brown trout. Phone calls. I have to, oh, Ty. How's it going, Ty? I have to get out sometime and catch some crawdads, get a whole group of them to boil up. Yeah, I have some crawfish traps here. I bought a few years ago. I threw them out one time, and I don't even know where I got them at. They're around here somewhere. Anyhow, I threw them out one time and didn't catch anything, but I used the wrong bait anyways. I've seen some guys online use dog food for bait, and so that's what I used, and I didn't catch anything. But then later on, I learned that like fish leftovers, guts and heads and skeletons, stuff like that is a lot better bait for crawfish. So I would like to try to catch some more sometime. And I got turkey fryers and stuff, so I could do a big boil with them. A lot of rusty crawfish around the Rice Lake Dam. Nice. Maybe I'll have to get up there sometime and try getting some. The only place I trapped was or tried trapping that one time was on the Red Cedar. I went out to like 3 different boat landings and threw them out, but I didn't catch a single one. How's that hunting game? It's pretty good. I like it a lot. It's called the Hunter Call of the Wild, and I've had it for a couple years now. And I don't know if you guys want me to do more videos on it or not, more live streams. I don't know, but yeah, I played it for a couple years. They got quite a few different maps on there, and it takes a long time to be able to get good equipment and stuff on there. It's a lot of fun, but also pretty repetitive too. The whole idea of the game is just to kill max level of each animal, and you can kill a lot of max levels of each animal if you play it enough, but it's really hard to find the max level ones. They're called diamonds. Yeah, pretty rare to see those anyway, so it's always a challenge. Even if you've killed 500 diamonds, it's still a challenge. So I like it. The graphics are awesome. However, they could have definitely improved on that, like for the first couple years that the game was out. Like you shoot stuff in the spine was like the only way to drop an animal in its tracks, or yeah, that's about it. It's really hard to get heart shots, even if they're standing perfectly broadside. It's really hard to get heart shots. You gotta shoot them directly in the chest. So like everybody for the longest time just spine shot them, but now you can't spine shot them anymore because you have to hit vitals. So like you hit the heart, which is really hard, or you shoot them in the lungs or the liver. That's basically the only vitals on the game, so it's not super realistic as far as that goes. Yeah, Joe makes crawfish look easy. Yeah, he does. He's got a few pretty good spots. It looks like he usually catches quite a few. I would definitely like to catch some crawfish, though. Maybe we should do that in an upcoming video. I don't know. Is it too late this time of year now to catch them, or is it not? I don't know. He's still doing it, but he's quite a bit further north than I am. He's like up when he was doing it up at the cabin is only 50 miles from the Canadian border, so he's way up there. Nobody's been getting out fishing. Anybody getting ready for bow hunting? I think that's starting in like what, 2 weeks? Something like that. Also, football's starting up here pretty soon. Like 2 weeks from yesterday is the Packers' first game. Um, I'm pretty excited for that. I bet money on it that they're going to have an entire season. There's any kind of COVID outbreak, I just guarantee they start signing people off the streets. Basically, they'll have a full season. There's too much money to be made there from all the TV networks. Packers are looking good too. Kamal Martin is apparently looking really good. MVS is apparently looking really good. A lot of the young guys are looking good, except for Jordan Love. He looks like crap apparently, but that's kind of to be expected. Writing's kind of on the wall there as far as the quarterback position goes. I think we got 2 more years with Rodgers, and he's going to be out. It's pretty evident too when you look at the Kenny Clark deal, because he's making almost no money for these next 2 years, and then after the next 2 years, his salary goes way up. So it's almost like another giant contract is going to be off the books in 2 years. Super excited for archery and small game seasons. Yeah, I really miss coon hunting. I love doing that. There's a lot of money though into that sport and little to no reward. I mean, it's fun to do. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, there's no payback on it. September 11th in Maryland, MD. Is that what that is? Maryland? Opening day of bow. Yeah, I think it's got to be close to that around here. I'm not exactly sure what day it is, but it's got to be close to September 11th. Cam Newton suiting up for the Patriots should be a sight to see. Yeah. Cam Newton's going to be better than Tom Brady this year, and he would have been last year too. Tom Brady is at the end of his career, and look how good the Patriots were last year. They ran into the Titans, and the Titans were tough in the playoffs. I mean, Patriots even had a home field advantage, but they had last year the number 1 defense. Cam Newton on that offense is only going to make it better. They're going to be tough. September 12th in Wisconsin, yeah, it's coming right up. We're going to do some more shining and spotting, whether it be daylight or dark, the difference. But we're going to be doing some more of those videos here, hopefully. Last night, well, how we were doing it was I was driving, and my buddy, he was along, and we got what do you call that, main scope, and we had it connected to the binoculars last night, but my buddy had the camera tilted the wrong way. Otherwise, it would have been a great video, I think. There are some nice bucks in those groups. There's definitely bigger bucks that we normally see. We've been doing that once or twice, sometimes 3 times a week, and we've been seeing a lot of big bucks. So definitely watch for more of those videos. We're going to get you a better quality this next time. Shining videos in the past haven't been as good a quality as like like last night's video. Granted, it was tilted the wrong direction, but last night's video would have been way better quality. So the shining videos won't be as clear, but you'll definitely get to see them. It makes for a lot clearer shot if they're closer to the road. The further out they get when it's dark out, it's hard to see them. And then you get all the pixelated and stuff. But I haven't done a shining video now in a year or 2 probably. So I don't know, maybe this camera that I got now is better. I just shined a big buck last night on the way home from the gas station right next to my apartment. I'm going to see if I can hunt the municipal home fields nearby it. Okay. Yeah, get out and I got some buddies that shoot giant bucks every year, and that's how they do it. Is they get out and they search for deer and they ask permission from just about anybody, and whatever places they can get permission to hunt for, they put out trail cameras all over. They see big bucks on those properties. That's where they put up their stands, and they hunt those properties looking for the big bucks. And they get big bucks every year doing it. So if you got a big one around, a lot of times there's big ones everywhere. Seems like everybody's got a big buck on camera, but the bigger the chunk of property too, the better odds you are, because they got to travel further to get away from you, and get over to the neighbor's property and get shot. That was my buddy that was calling me that was out signing with me last night too. He's probably wanting to go shining or something tonight. I don't know. Maybe he's probably still on his way back. How big was that buck? Wisconsin Outlook that you seen? We've been seeing some that are probably, I don't know, 150 inches, a couple of them. Um, Same guy that I was just talking about too. He's going to be going out to Montana, so I'm going to try to get him to record some footage out there when he goes. And then when he comes back, I don't know if we're going to get out for bow season and record, but rifle season, I'm going to try to get out with him and record. The problem is I've been planning that for the last couple of years, but he goes out with his wife, like opening morning and stuff like that, and he tends to fill tags. And then kind of when she's done hunting, then I would go out with. But if he's done got his tags filled already, I'm able to go. My dad too, possibly I could go with him at some point, but I mean, we could get out and record a hunt or whatever, but my dad, he doesn't necessarily go for trophies. I mean, he's always got big dreams and stuff, but he usually just shoots whatever and fills his tags. He hasn't shot a lot of big bucks in his life. He typically shoots a lot of does and stuff like that. Anyways, nothing wrong with meat hunters. Yeah, no, definitely got to fill the freezers. I want to get at least, I want to though. Now that I'm not working, you know, because of the MS stuff that I have going on, I don't know if I'm going to be able to return to work or when I'm going to be able to. Um, with that, so I would like to get into it. Um, I never wanted to when I was younger. Now I kind of want to, but now I'm like, well, I spend so much money on ice fishing and stuff. Like I'm addicted to getting equipment and stuff, and I'm afraid that deer hunting would be the same, if more expensive possibly. So, but yeah, I definitely want to get into it anyways. My dad, he's already got a bow and stuff I could use, so who knows? Maybe I'll get into it. But I have to take hunter safety. That's the issue. But I can just do that online. I don't know. Maybe you guys know. Since like kids, infants even can fill a tag. I would think I could go out and kill a deer with my dad. I would think. I don't know. You guys know anything about that? That's something I've been wondering since like last year. If I can go out and legally kill a deer without having hunter safety. I got a bow for my dad this year. Yeah, you can mentor hunt. That's what I thought. So how does that work? I can go buy a tag, or my mentor has to go buy me a tag? I'm not. I guess I'm confused about it. I haven't researched it at all. I'm gonna have to do that. Like I said, my dad's got a bow I can use and stuff, and we took the shack out the other day. I used my four wheeler and pulled it out there for him and set that up. He's had his trail cam up for a while, but we moved it, and his trail cam's kind of crapping out on him. The pictures aren't very good, so you can't really tell how big. Something else I'd like to do this fall here too. I'm gonna be pretty busy around the house this fall, but is to get out and do some more pike trolling. Something I haven't done in a couple of years, and I love doing that. That's one of my favorite things to do as far as outdoors is pike trolling. It's really fun. Depends on like if you like with a good population of pike and bigger ones. Go with your mentor to get a mentor license, and then they have to be with you at 91 weapon between the two of you. Oh, and only one weapon between you, the two of you. Okay. That's not so bad. We go out and I don't know what he's going to get for tags or what the mentor tag looks like, how many tags I could fill. But yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. My dad's got a nice setup too. He's got that pop-up camper and he stays pretty nice and warm in there. He's got a good shack. Let me know if you guys want me to do, I tried it last year. Some people were all about it and some people weren't, but doing live streams, like Packer chats, football talk, you don't necessarily have to be a Packer fan to be in there. We can talk about any team, but doing like a football talk anyways, like possibly Friday night. That way there wouldn't be any games or anything going on. And I could care less about the NBA. So I don't care if those games are going on or not. I feel like a lot of people are on agreement with me on that right now too. Like, screw the NBA. Up to you. It would likely be only $1 at the tag at this point. Okay. That ain't so bad. Anything's better than nothing, you know. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to jump off here. Antlerless tags by You Go Fast and Run Off. Yeah, that they sure do. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get off here now. Supper's done, and I'm gonna go eat. I haven't eaten yet today. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.